In our last video, we visited the countries Pakistan, China, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, Estonia, Fiji and Zimbabwe and tried to understand that only by providing the right to vote to elect a leader of people's choice does not make a country democratic. We also learned about the 4 features of democracy. Looking at the features of democracy, we feel that democracy is all about exclusive power of ruling the country vested with its citizens. It gives us a feel as if we are the indirect rulers of our country and that it is the best form of government with no flaws at all. But there are certain arguments against democracy. Let us see them. Leaders keep changing in a democracy, leading to instability. Many people have to be consulted in a democracy that leads to delays. Democracy is all about political competition and power play, leaving no scope for morality. Democracy leads to corruption since it is based on electoral competition. Elected leaders do not know the best interest of the people, resulting in bad decisions. Ordinary people don't know what is good for them. They should not decide anything. Democracy does not have a solution for many of our problems. But remember, it is a way of ensuring that people get the right to take their own decisions. Democracy may not be the ideal form of government, but the real question is democracy better than other forms of government? Now, let us see to some arguments in favor of democracy. A democratic government is a better government because it is more accountable form of government. Take the example of India and China famines which occurred in 1958 to 1961. While China was hit badly, India did not fare as badly despite its economic condition. Reason for this could be that India responded to the food scarcity in a way that the Chinese government did not. Here we see that democracy is better than any other form of government in responding to the needs of the people. Democracy improves the quality of decision making. Democracy is based on consultation and discussion. A democratic discussion always involves many people, discussions and meetings, as they are able to point out possible mistakes in any decision. This may take time. However, the advantage of taking time over important decisions is that it reduces the chances of rash or irresponsible decisions. Democracy provides a method to deal with differences and conflicts. In any society, people are bound to have differences of opinions and interests. These differences are particularly more in a country like ours with amazing social diversity. People belong to different regions, speak different languages, practice different religions and have different castes. The preferences of one group can clash with those of other groups. How do we resolve such a conflict? Democracy provides the only peaceful solution to this problem. In a democracy, no one is a permanent winner or loser. Hence, groups find a middle way out to live with one another peacefully. Democracy enhances the dignity of citizens. Democracy is based on the principle of political equality. It recognizes that the poorest and the least educated have the same status as the rich and the educated. Democracy is better than other forms of government because it allows us to correct our own mistakes. No government can guarantee that no mistakes will be made, but one can be sure that it will not be hidden for too long. Democracy makes space for public discussion on these mistakes. There is also room for correction. Rulers have to change their decisions, or they could themselves be changed. Thus, we can correctly infer that while democracy may not be the solution to all problems, it is still clearly better than any other alternatives. In this chapter, the meaning of democracy is discussed in a limited and descriptive sense. This form of defining democracy thus helps us to identify a clear set of minimal features that democracy must have. The common form adopted by democracy is representative democracy. In democratic countries, all people do not rule. A majority is allowed to take decisions on behalf of all the people through their elected representatives. This has become necessary as modern democracies involve such a large number of people that it is physically impossible for them to sit together and take a collective decision. Even if they could, the citizen do not have the time, the desire or the skills to take part in all the decisions. Democracy as a principle can go beyond the government and can be applied to any sphere of life. People use the word democracy not to describe any existing government, but to set up an ideal standard that all democracies must aim to become. However, if the ideals of democracy are considered, then no country in the world is correctly democratic. Still, having an understanding of democracy as an ideal will explain why to value democracy. It enables people to judge an existing democracy and identify their weaknesses. It also helps to distinguish between a minimal democracy and a good democracy. The most important form of democracy in today's world is being ruled through people's elected representatives. However, for a small community, there can be other ways of making democratic decisions. All people can sit together and make decisions directly. This is how the Gram Sabha should work in a village.